Season 3 has been announced officially today. There is more to come tomorrow. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but Josh, if you guys don't know Josh, Dr. Awkward, he is a pretty good musician. If you guys didn't know, he makes some pretty cool music. But he also announced that there will be more info probably regarding the whole crate system and how that's being dispersed, as well as Oceania. That's what we want to talk about. So Oceania was the big announcement as well. So let's cruise through this. This is on RocketLeagueEsports.com. If you guys do not know where this information is, make sure you guys follow the hell out of this website. It is phenomenal. It is a great place to find all stream information, all news information, anything. It updates all the teams, all that kind of stuff as well. Also, if you guys want to know about lands, exclamation point MWL in chat. Midwest land. There's going to be one in Middleton, Wisconsin coming up on the 25th of February. Yes, 25th. It'll be just outside Madison, Wisconsin. It's about 2.5 hours from Chicago, if you guys don't know where that is. So bring your own PC. It's a $1,000 prize pool. It's going to be sick. I'll be there. Leaf will be there. Pluto's probably going to make it. Andy from Leaf Esports will probably go. Like, it'll be sick. So hopefully you guys will show up. 12 Titans VOD review will be up after this, Nerd Rich. No, you are fine. But hopefully we have a big show up for that land. MWL, there's the Reddit post. Go check it out. But you guys should go. It'll be sick. So, moving along, Season 3 is here. The biggest thing that I noticed right away, obviously, new graphics package looks sick. I like the little borders and stuff. Like, it looks super clean. And other than Psyonix and Twitch being partnered, like, it looks like Old Spice is going to be an official partner. We've had NZXT, Mobile One, and Steel Series in the past. I assume those are still going to be spots that we see on, like, RLCS, like screen spots and displayed and for, like, NZXT and all that kind of stuff. But it looks like Old Spice is, like, jumping on, because that's, like, full sponsorship all the time. Like, that's not just like a, we're buying our spot for this season and that's it. So I don't know. Phyllis, we just started, man. You're not missing out. We're just talking about Season 3. So yeah, pretty crazy. Like, Old Spice isn't a joke. Like, they've been around for a long time. Obviously, you guys all joke about Terry Crews. Terry Crews is a huge supporter of Rocket League. If you guys don't follow, like, PC Master Race on Reddit, he's posted to there multiple times about his, like, new PC. In the first game they booted up when he got his new PC was Rocket League, so he's a huge fan, which would be awesome. I would love to see, like, Terry Crews versus, like, Shaq in, like, a 1v1 show match. That'd be sick. So that'd be super cool. But yeah, Old Spice is on. Stay informed, the news, which is important. So the big thing that they talked about is Season 3 begins this March. The official date is going to be March 11th, which they have posted. If you scroll down more, they also show, like, the format and how that stuff all works. But March 11th, which is the open qualifier, we never cast the first one. We always cast the second one just because this is, like, the round of 128. We got to break it down. Assuming that's how we're going to do it again. I don't know how many teams are going to sign up. Hopefully it's a lot again because it's really excited. But so, Season 3 begins this March. We have to watch the hype video because it's hype. Here we go. Full screen it. Here we go. I'm going to shut up during this. I love this graphics package.
Oh, it goes wide. The follow-up, and he puts it in 2-0. Again, Overzeal drops it, and Kronovic gets it in. Tie game. Things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Kronovic, he can put it in! It doesn't matter. Power are the RLCS champion.
That entire thing was just me and Wave talking. Like, RLCS Season 1 LAN was literally me and Wave highlights all day. And I agree, Eric. I'm super happy they put that Overzeal call in there. It is, like, the moment of, like, that LAN, which is awesome. Hey, Aaron, what's up, dude? K-Ronix, how you doing, man? How you doing, Toxic? How you doing, OG Shoot? But moving on. Amsterdam. Super awesome. My mouse is in the way. Sick revenue.
Can they get it all the way? It's going by the Panda. He puts it in. We go to overtime.
Can't believe that happened.
Flipside tactics, just bracket reset. Now we have another best of 7. And off the back line.
I love how they did this. This is sick. It looks so cool.
Rocket League Esports has arrived.
That young Golden Boy hype. So, for those that missed that, that's Golden Boy actually. Golden Boy said that at the first LAN. He's like, Rocket League Esports has arrived. And everybody's like, woo! Because it was sick. Like, really, really crazy. We've all been talking, like James has said it on stream, I've said it on stream, a lot of people in chat have said it on stream, people have been talking about it on Reddit, like all over Twitter. We've been like hyping up this year of Rocket League for quite a bit, just because we truly think that this is going to be the true year for Rocket League. And I'll get into the whole keys and crate system and like my take on it later, once we actually get to it. But yes, OCE is going to be a part of it. They haven't officially announced how that's going to integrate, and that's what we're going to talk about now. So basically talks about in the post, it's been about 2 months since the conclusion of Season 2. Flipside Tactics crushed. Mock-It was close, but then 4-1s in back-to-back best-of-7s. Flipside Tactics takes it. Everybody goes nuts. Marky Dude has got 2 stickers on his ass. Fucking hilarious. But they win. Gatekeepers, true like dynasty coming in for Rocket League. Like Flipside's going to be yet again the team to beat. They look super strong. They almost lost to Super Hot Fire yesterday. Super Hot Fire actually brought them 4-2, but not the same. I don't think it's a different kind of like mentality. So a little bit of a hiatus because we're trying to work on formats and all this other new stuff. And the coolest thing of it all, which a lot of people I think are skimming over, except for on Reddit, I saw a couple people mention it, but the biggest thing is they announced, everybody's talking and getting all huffy and puffy about, especially in the pro scene, which baffles the shit out of me. 300k prize pool is going to be the total. A lot of that has to do, obviously, with bringing in, I don't think it's too much of an increase because you want to have an organic foundation. We finally found that there's an interest in the Oceania community. The only reason prize pool went up to 300k is because of Lawler buying keys. That's a separate account. I totally agree, man. My funding alone is at 50k. Sounds about right. I've opened at least 600 crates. So that's about $50,000. I've solo funded OCE. They owe me. But no, so 300k, a lot of that has to do with all the other things that'll come in. Number one, and they talk about it, where is it? 18 teams, how to watch, blah, 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 blah. Right here. Everybody is missing this line. In addition to everything we've already mentioned above, Season 3 will also feature a brand new RLCS weekly talk show that launches in mid-March. Look more for details in the coming weeks. We have a weekly talk show, boys. You know how much money that shit costs? So all the pros right now are like, it's only 300k. Okay, it's 300k and it's our 3rd season. That's absurd, right? So that's number one. That's fucking awesome. Number two, all the money that they made from keys and crates, they're like, yeah, put that directly back into the prize pool. That's not how businesses work. You take the money that you've earned and you reinvest it into your company so that it sticks around for a longer period of time. That's how every business since the beginning of forever happens. That's how you stay afloat. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, why do you guys want all this money to go back towards you so we die? Like, that's not how this works. So that money, I assume, is going to like a copious amounts of things. Number one, OCE, they got to find a way to fund it. They're thinking long term, like the revenues have, or not the revenues, the venues have kept getting bigger. So I assume we're going to see a bigger venue this year. I assume we're going to see the ability, obviously, for Oceania. Like, I don't know how they're going to incorporate that yet. That news is supposed to come tomorrow. I will show you the source for that. So there's going to be talks of how we're going to handle Oceania. The prize pool is still bigger, which means hopefully bigger like monthly or like weekly salaries for these guys. Right now, during league play, the teams that made top 8 of each region were earning $500 a game. I'm pretty sure it was, to play. So roughly about $1,000 a week. And that was split between all 3 players. Pretty good money. Hopefully they bump that up a little bit. And if not, it's still like 50k that can be worked towards Oceania, all that other kind of stuff. Number 3, we have a weekly talk show. That's really expensive to like bring in production and the studio space and all that other kind of stuff, and also make sure that we have the ability to fly out there extra if we need to and all this other kind of stuff. Like all this money is basically going into the thing that players have bitched about the most, which is marketing. So many players are complaining about how like 12 Titans did marketing right and we should hire on the 12 Titans guys and all this other kind of stuff. And now that they're finally putting money into a weekly talk show to bring in awareness and bring consistent content to bring up the viewership and all this other kind of stuff, you guys complain about the prize pool. So they do what you ask, but then you still complain about it anyway. It's asinine. Like, what? Like, they're literally putting this money back into other things such as funding and stuff, but then you guys get that like greedy personification of like, no, I want prize pool. Like, what do you want? Do you want the scene to grow? Do you want the money? Like, you can't have both. That's not how this works. Like, we need to stop comparing Rocket League to CSGO, fucking, like, League of Legends and stuff. Like, League of Legends is the biggest game in the world. Like, you can't compare it to stuff like Dota and everything else. Like, Rocket League just doesn't match up to that. We've been around for about a year and a half. But, like, you want to compare it to Dota, which has been around since... I've basically been playing competitive video games because it started with actually StarCraft, not Warcraft. And Warcraft has been around for fucking years. Frozen Throne, like Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne is when Dota All-Stars really got its burst. And then Dota really took off. And then Dota 2 really took off. And Dota 2 is still seeing a big like push, but they also have Valve behind it. Like, it takes time. But yet we want to see these huge prize pools. And if we throw all this money at it, it's going to crash and burn. It just won't. You can't force it to happen. Like, this isn't a Blizzard game. We don't have millions of dollars just be like, fucking take it. Take it. Like, it has to happen. That's not how this works. It needs to be a gradual growth. We need to create this foundation, and that's part of the reason why we didn't bring in other regions. We're testing a new region this time to make sure that the organic growth works out okay. Like, it's a huge risk bringing in Oceania. We don't know how well it's going to pan out. We don't know if they're even going to be able to compete with the top teams. Like... Yeah, perfect example, Slothy. Like, Cloud tweeted out, hashtag trust the process. Like, just give it time. Like, we're testing a new region. It's a big region. The reason why Oceania is first is because they put on a ton of tournaments. They do an absolute fantastic job with their production quality, and this is all from just them and then the help of funding coming in from others. Like, shit like this is why people need to be patient and trust the process. Like, we're testing out a new region. If that region goes well, maybe we'll bring in another region. Like, it's going to take time. Like, calm down, okay? Money is being put into marketing. We're getting a weekly show. Things are going to get, and hopefully bring in more audience. Like, it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Like, it's been a year and a half. Just give it time. 300K is still a shit ton of money. Usually, like, if they do 125,000, figure the prize pool will be about 150,000, I say, roughly, for the finals, which means that teams are going to walk away with about $75,000 for first place. It's a lot of fucking money to split 3 ways. Can you imagine winning a video game tournament and making $25,000 and still being upset about it? The scene needs to grow up. I love our pros. I love our scene, but people need to just calm down. They need to grow up and mature a little bit. And just, when you think about saying something, just don't. Just, like, understand the big picture, please. 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 Team, please. Anyway, awesome. It's going to be sick. It also talks about, like, the official RLCS website. Qualifiers and stuff you can always watch and you can register. So on the official RLCS website, RocketLeagueEsports.com, which is what I've talked about, this is the website we're on. Eventually there will be a sign up and all that other kind of stuff. People can do it. The best part about all this stuff being announced is we can finally see like solidified teams. I can finally start to care and learn who's on what team. This is when the homework really comes in. Oh, Phyllis, that'll never stop, man. There will always be growth needed. Like, League of Legends, like, you can take as a prime example. They just signed with, like, a broadcasting company for, like, $2 million. Like, it's absurd, man. And they've been around for about 8 years, roughly. So, their esports scene's about 5 to 6 years old, I would say. And they're still, like, trying to progress. Like, CSGO's been around forever. And they're still just now because the keys and crate system I think is a big fan of them, of their growth and their potential. Like, understand, like, this is the first iteration of the keys and crate system. We don't know if it's all going to be like community voted on like we see in the new one, or our team's going to finally, once we get like sponsors solidified, because sponsors want like two major things. They want consistency in a roster and they want a level head. They want like viewership, like people who stream on a regular basis, like Rizzo and Kronovi and Low5 and people like myself. Sponsors love that shit because it's somewhere that anywhere in this fucking area they can put their logo. They want consistent viewership, and the easiest way to do that is stream. So for all these people that are like, yo, why aren't sponsors coming in? It's because none of you guys stream. I don't care if you don't like it. You can easily do this. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what every pro should do if they don't like to stream. That drop lined up perfectly. What the fuck? That wasn't planned at all. Holy shit. Alright, so two things that were awesome. Number one, the drop lined up perfectly. Like, that was phenomenal. Number two, like, to get the point, like, if you don't like streaming and if it's due to like a personality thing, or you just don't want to be on camera and whatnot, you can easily do what a lot of people do and just get rid of your camera. You can get rid of literally everything, all your mic, all that kind of stuff, and you can just show gameplay and play music. I know it's not the same. I don't pull the same frame rates and the same like smoothness and like whatnot when I stream, but it is essential to growing this scene. Also, that gameplay was horrible. I apologize. And I think that doing that takes, it has to be a pro player. Like, people would not come to my stream, which, speaking of which, 50 of you here, thank you. You guys are all awesome. A lot of you, like, wouldn't come to my stream if I didn't, like, talk and interact and all that kind of stuff. Like, a lot of people, and I hate to see it, and I don't understand why people come here for personality, but a lot of people don't come here for my gameplay. You have to be really, really, really good to get away with doing just gameplay and music. So there is a finite like level of people that can do it, but like Northern Gaming Squad, like Flipside Squad, a lot of those guys could get away with it. They should. So it's something that I think a lot of people could do. It would help grow the sport, all that kind of stuff. I've been playing RL since the beginning, basically. There never used to be over 100k people online. Now it's over 100k, sometimes close to 200k. I love RL and deserves way more attention. I totally agree, Phyllis. Like, it's only going to get bigger. Your gameplay is terrible. Thank you, Corny. Luckily, that wasn't my gameplay. You think I would ever use the gizmo? You crazy? But it's one of those things that that's stuff that sponsors really, really want. It's how the big orgs come in. They see the personality. They see something that they can sell to. They have a dedicated audience, all that kind of stuff. Is that Honest Abe? Never told a lie in his life as your sub badge? Nah, dude, it's a guy laughing. There's the logo. It's a silhouette of a guy laughing. I just didn't shave today because I'm a lazy piece of shit. But yeah, so a lot of important stuff. But yeah, way to watch. March 11th, they say that here. March 11th. And then the next day, the 12th, will be the European Open qualifier. Those are going to be like your round of 64 teams, round of 32 teams that are playing to get an official spot. So you may see some teams twice. The way that we've done it in the past, and I assume the way that we're going to continue to do it, is that it is going to take round of 128 is going to be the first week, which they show in the format here. So as you can see here, March 4th and March 5th are their open qualifiers. We will not stream those. March 11th and 12th we will stream. That'll finally break down to the round of 64. The stream will go live when it is your teams that are playing for a spot in league play. So like number 1 seed is playing number like 40 seed. If number 1 seed wins, they are officially part of league play. So say that team loses, you may see them again later in the day, and that's how you normally see it. So That is usually how it works. 300K prize pool. So the big things: 300K prize pool, weekly talk show, which is going to be sick. Hopefully more production value, more like this graphics package. Like I said, I'm a big fan of. I like the color scheme and everything. Hopefully a bigger venue for the next LAN. Like there's a lot of things that are coming to be, but they're saying World Championship is in June. That is what they're looking at right now. Okay. So the cool thing as well, and a lot of people aren't noticing, is there is, instead of 4 weeks of league play, there is your open qual that will show on stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of league play and 1 championship. I know a lot of people like myself didn't understand why all these people played in the brackets to get live, and then they played a prelim, and then they played another championship on top of it. I think they're putting another week of league play, which is great. It allows you to really kind of see who the best really is, which is awesome, which is fantastic. So basically you play your season, like all of league play, which basically you play each team once, or however they're going to do it. I don't know. We haven't seen the finalized aspect of that. So you're going to see every player like play each team once. After that, you see the win-loss record, like you're 19-2, you're 17-4, or whatever it is. And then after that, you get all your seeding, your seed 1st through 8, and then they play in a championship after that. Top 4, I assume, then go to LAN. So should be really, really cool. Hopefully you guys tune in. Registration for those that do want to sign up is on February 9th. That is in 2 days, and it closes on the 22nd. So you guys have roughly 2 weeks. A lot of crazy stuff going to be happening over the course of the next month. You're going to see roster changes, all that kind of stuff. I highly recommend, if you guys don't already, go follow every major team, every major player, all that kind of stuff on Twitter. It is the easiest way to stay up to date on rosters. Otherwise, I will try to do my utmost to keep you guys updated here. Anytime you guys come into stream and ask questions about, yo, who did you see this? What's with G2? Like all that kind of stuff. Like most people are assuming for G2, it's now JNaps, Rizzo, and Kronovi. They've won $2,000 tournaments back to back. Like they look like a pretty strong team. So stuff like that, like I will do my best to keep up to date on, because it is part of my job. So if you guys do have questions, do not be afraid to either send me a message or come at me. Also, Dazzler, what is up, dude? Yes, rocking that Genesis jersey. How you doing, bud? So if you guys have questions, don't be afraid to ever come and reach out to me or tweet at me. I will do my best to respond to every single one. Awesome. Okay. So that is the finals. That is the plan for that. We are going to go to Reddit now. Reddit is also a great place for information regarding Rocket League. There is a sticky post. Make sure you pay attention to these at the top. RLCS Season 3 announcement. There's already 175 comments. Let's scroll through these a little bit. See if there's anything as I can answer. Seems pretty neat. Oh my god, James Pod, you loser. So where's all that key money? Only 50K than last season isn't too much to jump in the prize pool. Devin has said it. Devin is answering like all the PR stuff, it looks like, as well as Josh. If you guys do not know Josh, he is basically the esports coordinator for Psyonix. But he also tweeted out, big RLCS news today with the announcement of Season 3 and the inclusion of OCE. More Rocket League esports news tomorrow. Stay tuned. So there will be more news tomorrow regarding the RLCS. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you're following the RLCS Twitter handle or any of the casters or anything like that. We all retweet that shit as soon as we see it. Eric also said in chat, and he said it like with like capital letters, so you know it's important. Where the hell did it go? Someone like tweet that out. If not, I will. Where is it? Eric, where's your face? Quote, I highly recommend paying attention to the news tomorrow. I know only a little bit, and I'm excited. Someone put that on the Reddits and stuff. I want to screenshot it, but I can't. Eric, where'd your face go? Hey, Matthew, what's up, dude? Psyonix, Eric, where'd you go? Eric, where'd you go? Oh, there it is. No! There it is. I'll tweet it at you. Thank you, Dexy. Someone like tag him in it simply because like it gives like a source that it's not just like someone in chat being like, I know. Like it's actually someone in the company. Get message from Germany in 3, 2, 1. Nice, dude. Hey, how do you guys like the tweet alert thing up at the top too? There you go, Dexy. Thank you, man. Greatly appreciate it. You didn't do anything wrong. Trust me, man. It follows the guideline. You're all right. So let's move this. So all that key money, basically, Devin says we'll answer more questions tomorrow, which is awesome. There was also someone in chat or someone in the comments that by the name of like Rosetta, I think it was. Rosetta also mentioned like what I talked about earlier today about how like it could be going towards a bigger venue. It could be going towards the weekly talk show. It could be going towards bigger prize pools in the future. And that's the thing too, is like they talk about going towards Rocket League prize pools. They're not just going to all throw it at one. It may help fund multiple. It gives stability rather than just saying, all right, season 3 is going to be fucking awesome. And then, all right, we have no money for season 4 left. Like they got to allocate it correctly, guys. So a lot of people are talking about where the land's going to be. I hope it's East Coast or Oceania. Dude, how sick would it be to go to Australia, right? That'd be insane. Super cool. Super, super cool. Expected like 500K or something. You should never have expectations of that. Stuff can always change. Oh, yeah. Rosetta Champs. Here it is. Well, now they have another region to consider. Production went up between season 1 and 2, so we can assume a bigger arena, more marketing, etc. Then another 16 players they have to take care of from Oceania, as well as whatever casters' new production they have. That's just some guesses. Cheers to Rosetta. Thank you for using your brain. I appreciate you. Also, I'm glad James is in the comments answering some of the stuff. We're just heading into our second year for Rocket League Esports. It takes quite a bit of resources, not only fund prize pools, but put on all the broadcasts and live events. While some may be unhappy with certain aspects of the announced Season 3, I would stress that we're here to stay as an esport and continue to grow with these coming seasons. Trust the process, guys. If you can get that shit trending, that'd be awesome. But hashtag trust the process. Let the people in charge, Psyonix, Twitch, do their job. They're fucking amazing at it. Also, Chrome, yeah, that Genesis jersey. You loving it? What's up, Rob G? How you doing, buddy? But yes, trust the process. You have no idea how awesome it would be Australians competing. Not me, though. Some other Aussies get fucking hyped. Dude, someone said it, Aussie, moi. It was hilarious. What's up, Golden Shine? How you doing, buddy? But yes, it'd be awesome to see like a land in Sydney. That would be insane. That's a really long flight, though, but totally worth it. But yeah, really, really cool stuff coming, you guys. I cannot wait. Yeah, here it is. Aussie, moi. It's so good. I am generally interested to see how Oceania compares against NA and EU. I really, really am. I think that'd be nuts. So, really cool stuff. Other than that, just everybody being hyped. That's what I like to see. This amount of comments and stuff is important. The biggest thing that I pray for, and I really, really hope, is that Psyonix and the rest of us, and this applies to everybody in chat as well. You guys are all responsible for this too. You guys know that the RLCS thing, like the RLCS is a thing. You know it's on at the same time every single weekend. You guys are just as responsible as the rest of us to promote the shit out of it. You guys want Rocket League to be huge, take it into your own hands. Tweet that shit out. Tell all your friends. Tell your parents. Like, make sure that people know about it this season. Like, do your absolute best. If there's not a Reddit post, you make the Reddit post. Start a discussion thread. If you don't see a fucking green text post at the top, if you don't see a posted tweet, like a pinned tweet at the top, even if it's the day before, the week before, like, start RLCS Week 2 League Play discussion thread. Be the one to start it, and then Cloudfuel can take it and pin it for you. Be the one to, like, own that shit. Like, we are just as responsible as a community as the rest. So, you guys are talking about, yeah, Josh tweeted out about news tomorrow. Like, you guys should be able to see that. Right here. I just talked about that. How did the test games of Oceania versus NA and Oceania versus EU in Amsterdam end? I can tell you right now that I compete with some of the OCE guys, and that's not good. And that was with like 240 ping. So, I have played against people like Dumbo and Nolski and the other ones of importance that I can't think of right now. I need to have like an OCE like Steam list, but I played a couple of the top tier. Yeah, look how cute Giblet is. He's so cute, dude. Fucking Giblet. Giblet after hearing the RLCS news. Giblet knows what's up. Dude, Giblet's gonna stomp everybody in 10 years. We're fucked. Okay, and by 10 I mean 15. But yes. Josh posted more information tomorrow. Me, Leaf, and Lawler almost beat the best OCE team on their servers. Yes. That was who I was playing with. I forgot. And that was with Leaf and me. Not okay. So, good shit, you guys, to come. It's going to be fantastic. Make sure you guys stay tuned. More information tomorrow. But I am, like, trusting you guys to do your best to make this fucking insane this year. Like, make sure you guys show up and watch the weekly talk show. Make sure you guys discuss it. Make sure there's Reddit threads having discussion about it. Give your feedback. Let us know what you guys want to see. I've lost respect for Remco and Garrett because of their whining, complaining on Twitter. Ruxus, I'm here and there, man. Like, there's things I like and dislike about it. Like, the benefit to it, and you got to think of the positive. Like, it's part of my job is to always think of the positive. It started a conversation with Cloud Fuel. It got a lot of questions coming, and a lot of them didn't realize that their announcement was going to come the next day. But those conversations are important. They allow us to put in the back of our heads, like, this is important. Like, these are things that we need to talk about. Yes, it's CST, Agarius. It's 243 CST right now. So they are very young. Garrett is only 16. Garrett's 16. Turtle just turned 17 today. Make sure you guys all wish Turtle, Garrett, and the rest of the boys a happy birthday. But, like, it brings the conversation to light, and it's a good conversation to have. It's one of those things that I don't know why any of those guys don't post that shit on Reddit and then have, like, an actual discussion about it rather than on Twitter. But it is important. It's really important to see that kind of information. Like, it helps us talk about relevant information. It keeps it in the back of our heads, and it's something that, like, going forward, we have something to, like, consider. Like, okay, did we think about what's really important? And that's one of those things that I would like to ask the community. Like, if the community has, like, actual, like, questions and frustrations, I would love to tweet out and be like, pros, what do you want? You know, like, take this. Hold on. This is what I should do. I should tweet this out. Hold on. I'm going to hit you guys with it real good. This is what I should tweet out right now. Don't play quick. Don't. Yesterday when all the conversation and stuff was going on, I should have tweeted this. I lost an opportunity. Did I break it? I think I broke it, guys. Fuck. Oops. Alright, let's try this again. Add. Don't worry, it'll be worth it. It'll so be worth it. I promise. It'll be worth it. Hold on. One sec. I should have tweeted this out yesterday.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
I have to go.
Just to get the conversation started, be like, what? No, notebook, stop. I should have tweeted that out. I'd just be like, what do you guys want from us? Like, what do you legitimately want? And then start a conversation. And that's just, like, obviously making it lighthearted, but legitimately it would have been nice to, like, have a legitimate conversation. Like, what do you guys want? Tell us what you want, and we'll do our best. Trust the process. Let's go. And I'm going to keep using that. I really like that. Trust the process. I love it. So, good shit there. Really good shit. So, that is enough of Season 3 talk. All you guys who came and hung out, if you guys want to know more, if you guys want me to discuss more, do not be afraid to ask me questions and all that kind of stuff. Thoughts on